Galaxy. I'm Chris Pirillo, flying solo today, trying something new with the background music. I ended up getting the Humble Bundle Producer Edition. They released it like a couple days ago. I think there's like just a couple weeks left. And with that package came a variety of software, including some licenses for me to play music in live streams and not get dinged. So what do you think? This is the Chiptunes playlist. Not bad, not bad. At least I think I'm okay to play with those. Or to play that in the stream. Either way, the reason why I'm going live tonight is because it's time. I'm thinking that I may be going live every night around 5:30 p.m. to talk about something that's in my life, and recently, of course, that's been Star Wars, specifically Galaxy's Edge. And I've got a few more things to go through in my backpack, a few more things that I do want to cover in relation to Galaxy's Edge, and specifically tonight, these. They are color-changing droid figures. You know I love figures. I've never had a color-changing droid figure, and so when I saw these at the Droid Factory within Galaxy's Edge, I think it was where you could build like the big droids, or bigger droids, I said, oh, I gotta have these. Now, I was not planning on opening them. However, when they got shoved in my chute case, they kind of got dinged, and so I prefer, there's a little crunch in the corner there, I prefer to have my boxes mint, and given that these are color-changing droids, I figured, well, might as well open them. Wait a minute, hang on. Oh yeah, see that corner got crunched slightly, and these are kind of pricey for a 3 3/4 inch. Right around, they'd be about $10 a piece, not for the full box, but for each of them. You also have to watch out and remember there's a magnetic strip, so if you try to leave before the magnetic strip is demagnetized, the buzzer could go off. So I've got a glass of water. It says all different types of droids populate the galaxy. Each droid is different, has their own unique personality and colors. The droids have a special ability to change color. Color change droids reveal second color when placed in warm or cold water. So this is cool water. I don't know if it's cold enough. So I may turn up the music and run and get a few ice cubes if I have to cool the water down. 64 degrees Fahrenheit. And I think that should be cold enough. So we're going to color change some droids. We've got an RA7 protocol droid, a BB unit. I can hold it up closer. An R2 astromech and a C1 astromech. Now, out of these, I think the one I'm most excited about color changing is the C1, the chopper droid, because this is what I believe he was painted like by Sabine in one of the Rebels episodes when he to infiltrate the Empire. So we're going to go ahead and slice this open. I'm not going to hold on to the box, sadly. If budget opens up and I have friends who go to Galaxy's Edge, I may say, oh, could you pick up a couple of those if you can bring them home in good packaging? But I also, you know what else I missed? There was a mouse droid popcorn bucket at Galaxy's Edge, and I totally missed it. It makes me sad. So there's the box. Not much else is in there. I shouldn't have shown you the back. Didn't want to ruin the surprise. So let's go ahead and begin with the C1 chopper right there. I like the fact that they made the C1 this color by default, because there have been chopper figurines. So we're going to go ahead and dunk him. May have to push him down a bit. Hold. It's hard to keep a good droid down. Now, let's see here. Does it say when? It says color change, droid reveals second color when placed in warm or cold water. So I'm not detecting any color change. Is it cold enough? Dare I go get some ice cubes? Should we wait a bit? Are you detecting a color change here? Yeah, last night I was experimenting in the Star Wars Radar channel, because I'm basically going to be doing a live Star Wars interactive community talk show daily in the Star Wars Radar YouTube channel, as opposed to the Chris Pirillo channel where he just sits here and babbles live and tries to color change droids. Well, maybe I need to heat up some water. God, tonight was the night to use live music, huh? All right, I'm gonna try something here. It floats. It floats! Throw it into the pond. It's a witch! It's a witch! I'm going to turn up the music, and I'm going to run to the other room and try some cold water. So, enjoy the tunes. Back in a second. Amongst yourselves. I figured out the secret. The secret is that you have to use warmer water. So let me go ahead and try it with another droid, because I want you to see the magic. Let's go ahead and pop in an astromech here. Maybe, if I can pop them out. Thank you, by the way, for the patience. The joys of doing these videos live. And I have no assistance. So it's just me. And you know what? Popping droids out of plastic is a little easier when your hands aren't slippery wet. Okay, here we go. The water should be warm enough that we will see R2 change almost immediately. Ready? I'm gonna submerge him. Boom! Ah, check that out! Isn't that wild? So if it was maybe a little warmer, I'd imagine it would color change all the way. We've kind of got a pink R2 right now, but it's not like exceedingly hot. It's kind of cooled down a bit since I poured the water. But you saw the color change, certainly. We'll set you to the side. We're going to try another droid. I may have to go back in and get more warm water. Warm water worked way better than the cold water, like instantaneously. So, that's a little secret for you. Let's go with BB9E. Okay. Just gonna hold on to it. I should just like, no, I really want everybody to see at the same time. It looks like dropping the boy. I should have chosen a different pair of tongs. Ready? Here we go. Whoa! That's wild! Oh, that is so cool. I'm so glad I damaged those packages. Oh, wow. Yeah! And now it's red. And then, of course, when it dries off and it cools down, it'll likely return to its normal color, the black. And that's when you know you can submerge them again. Now, you can't do this with every droid. That is so crazy. I suppose I could turn down the music a bit, huh? Just a tiny bit. I'm just messing with the volume. It's like very laid back around here. So, let's see here. 2 seconds. Yeah, did you see? Okay, so you saw it. You saw it, didn't you? You saw it. For some reason, I'm channeling Monty Python and the Holy Grail tonight. Okay, now this is a cool droid. One of my favorites. Actually, very reminiscent of now the protocol Build-A-Droids that you can do at the Droid Factory. Black, pure black, like my soul, right there. Love this figure. Love them all. I mean, any particular figure, a Star Wars figure, I'm a fan of. Almost no matter the scale, but specifically the 3 3/4 inch scale. Let's go ahead and tong your head. Okay, everybody, keep an eye on the droid. Here we go. It's like magic. Oh, check that out. Check that out. Isn't that wild? Here you are like, oh, Chris, why'd you have to go away to get the water? Now you know. This is so cool. This is like this entire week. It's kind of been a slow week. I think this is the most exciting thing I've played with this week. I've seen this week. You know, I'm kind of disconcerted about R2-D2. I think if I have to refresh this water, I almost want to keep him either submerged or see if I can get, maybe he does better with cold water, although he does go straight from a red color to a white, so I wonder if it's going to be a full effect. Not that a pink R2-D2 is necessarily bad. I'm sure Jedi will love him, but I'm getting a pink tint to the R2. Still, for a color-changing droid, man, it's so amazing. Okay, you're going to go back there. It looks like Chopper is going to need a little more time, but this is the Chopper. This is the one that I was testing on in the other room, the one that was black. It changes pretty quickly in the warm water, but this is the one that was that I showed in the beginning that wasn't turning in the water that wasn't cold enough. So like it was a little cooler, I thought, than room temperature, but Chopper did very well and looks, I think, the best out of all these color-changing droids. So that's that pack. I may need to refresh the water. See here, I'm also checking the live video feed here. Yeah, nice effect, exactly. I mentioned a few minutes ago that I'm kicking up the Star Wars Radar YouTube channel. Of course, Star Wars Radar on Twitter has about 40,000 followers. Now the Star Wars Radar YouTube channel has about 31,000 subscribers. And the idea is that instead of me showing like one thing, like the color-changing droids today, it'll be like a daily live chat, like interactive chat. I may even pull in some friends or guests, do Q&A with the community, talk about what hit my radar on Star Wars that day. Like today, there's a few things. So here are these droids, right there. Okay. See, you got a good look. See, these are it's another protocol, a BB, R4, and then a CZ. The CZ, the CZ was the type of protocol droid that I always wanted to have as a figure growing up. Hang on. I kind of feel like I'm talking over the music. Is that a little better? Just adjusting as I go along here. Okay, so we're gonna do the orange one last, because that one does look amazing. We're gonna go with the black protocol first. And these are definitely going to have to stay separate, because you don't want to, I mean, you could mix them with your other figures, but then you wouldn't know, and then you'd be dunking your figures just to find the ones that color, specifically color change. So here we have a black protocol droid, 5 POA, like I said, very reminiscent, the legs and the arms sculpts, the heads, the torsos, very reminiscent of the droids that you can actually build right now in Disneyland at Star Tours, and I did. I haven't had a chance to showcase those yet, but I will. First I wanted to do this. Okay, so I'm gonna, I think the tongs is about the easiest way to do it. That way I don't get too wet. Here we go, with the protocol. Of course, the water may not be ready, but it is! Whoa! Yeah, look at that. It's kind of like a dull gold or a dull yellow. Not shiny, but you can tell it's like it's Threepio right there, color changing droid. That is so cool. It's kind of like you want all your droids to be color changers. That's wild. Oh boy, the animated GIFs that are going to come out of this video are going to be astounding. To put you there, that was a 3PO. Okay, so let's do this one. Ooh, I like this. This BB, the blue ball droid, move ball. I like the design, the color of this, like before the color change. I wonder what it's going to color change into. I've got a funny story. Hopefully I'll remember. Well, I'll tell you here as I dunk him. Here we go. Dunk it. Here we go. Duncan Droids. Voom. We have a BB unit. Look at that. Little blue, but it could be the color of the water may not be warm enough. But it's not like a pure white. Let me see if I can pull another BB droid here. So it's a little kind of like grayish, and I'm not sure if the white balance on the camera is going to detect it, but it's a little off-white. It's like a bluish white. Not that I'm complaining at all with the actual color change that happened with this particular BB unit. Quite nice. Quite nice. I love the fact that they pulled in this array the classic droids that we knew, right? Like BB-8, Chopper, R2, Threepio. Let's go with an R4 unit. Love the black astromechs. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I like the design. Look at that. Specifically of its head. Body's kind of standard. Look at that. That's wild. Okay, here we go. Time to Duncan. Some people dunk donuts. I dunk droids. Here we go. Okay, I don't want to block it. This one's gonna be difficult to grip. Okay, let's try it this way. Can you see it? There we go. We've got an astromech that is now white and green. I would say the most dramatic color change out of all these droids. Easily. Again, kind of an off-white in a dullish green, but the whatever paint they used is obviously just beyond perfect for these. Okay, one last one. Saving the orange one for last. Let's see what we got. But like I said, even on its own, the CZ, spectacular. Spectacular. I always love the face sculpt. Always. Okay, here we go. The head sculpt, I should say. Last but not least, here we go. Hopefully you can see it. I'm going to hold it up. And he goes from orange to white. Right there. The water, I think, actually kind of like, no, not just orange to white, but orange to white and tan. Yeah, that tan is definitely supposed to be there. It's kind of like spots around his limbs and torso. And you can definitely see where the water did not get into. Not that that's a problem. These things will dry. It's just water. You know, as long as you leave them out. Leave them standing there. But, wow. That's wild. So, yeah, I'm curious to know. Here, so it went white. So these two and the blue one went white, but this one started orange and this one started red. So the white on the CZ still seems to be a bit having a bit of an orange tint, and the white on the R2 is still a bit pink. So I'm gonna, if you don't mind, I'm going to go and I'm just gonna run the hot water again. It won't take as long, and I'll be back in a second. Enjoy the music. I just have to remember to turn it down. Try UR2. That water is definitely warmer than it was. Yeah, I'm not sure they're gonna go any further because this is hotter water. I almost couldn't touch it. So we're gonna have if the R2 is going to remain a bit pink, although I may also be interested in trying the R2 in the cold water. I'll actually get like cold, ice cold water. As well as the CZ. That's not a complaint, because the fact that it even turns colors in the first place is pretty crazy. If you think about it, that's pretty awesome. I'm very, very happy, very satisfied. I believe absolutely worth the price at about $10 per color-changing droid. Certainly unique to anybody's collection. If you're like me and you love figures and you want a unique figure, I know Jedi will have a blast with them. But I knew if she was here, there'd be water more everywhere than it is right now, because it is kind of getting a little watery over here. Yeah, see, cups of water around keyboards make me nervous. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, if Jedi was here, it would not be happening. Not very well. Do they change back to their OG color? Oh yeah, no. There's once it's dried and once it's returned to room temperature, I have very little doubt that they will return to quote-unquote normal. There wouldn't be much playability if it only changed once. There's also a Gonk droid that's available in a droid factory that I did not have room in my suitcase for. But the funny thing is, like on the back, right, I saw, there are a couple sets that were on the shelves. But I was like, wait a minute, I see these on the shelf, but I don't see these. And so I asked one of the people, and we were kind of confused, so she went looking for those and then I realized, oh wait, they're showing you what they look like after they've been color changed. So there's at least one more to get, and that is the Gonk inside the actual droid factory. That I cannot remember the price of it, but absolutely worth it, because then they can kind of all stay together in terms of figures and color changing figures. I'm just going to go ahead and stand them up here, and hopefully you can kind of mostly see them. Checking other comments here. Okay, that's a ball I hear inside, as long as it's not water trapped somewhere. Can I show the front of the box? Yes, Veronica, I can and I will. Oh, the chopper arms, by the way, they come out, they pop out, they move. There we go. Isn't that wild? Can't have too many chopper figures. Ask me. Okay, let's put the pink R2-D2 there. Again, I think Jedi's gonna love that one. And then I will show the front of the box again. Love the fact that this one went red. Put a C-3PO there. Okay. The front of the box looks like this, of course, with the figures inside. I had them in the video with the Droid, Build a Droid video for Galaxy's Edge. Oops. Not mean to drop you there. But they were in that video, and I talked a little bit about them. Flat box, a 4-pack, like a lot of the 4-packs that you might find at Disney parks. I don't know if they're going to be available online. These may be park exclusives. If they do go online, yeah, I'd recommend grabbing them. Even if you can't get there and you know someone who's going to the park, based on this, I mean, never seen anything like this before. Very unique, very nice to have in the collection. Love the box art. It's just sad that the boxes are going away. But I'm kind of happy that I will not be collecting them in box. I know some people will, and then mine will be worth nothing. But I will have had fun with them. Huh? There you go. So, we've got a couple of favorites here. Wilco1985 says Green Droids is his favorite. This one right here. Your favorite? Good choice. I like that one as well. The Purple Protocol Droid, your favorite? That was this one? Yeah? I think it was more black than purple, and this is blue. I don't know if the color's coming out in terms of correction, but by my eye, and it could be the saturation on the level, the color boost, but it's blue. Close to purple. Purple would have been a nice choice as well. I think it was challenging for them, looking at them, to match that perfect white. Be curious to know if you had similar issues with the CZ or the R2 on your end as well, with warm or cold water. But like I said, it changed. It changed enough for everybody to notice right away once the color temperature, the water temperature was on point. Thank you, everybody, for joining me for this very fun, very dynamic unboxing. I hope Disney does more of these with droids. I'm not sure they could do them with any other characters as easily, though that would be kind of fun to do with Vader and Stormtroopers. Wouldn't it be neat, actually, now that I think about it, it'd be neat to have, like, a Stormtrooper that when you dunk it, it changed colors. So it started white, and then dunk it, and it changes orange, or purple, or gold, or something. That would be cool. This, by the way, I found today thrifting, Goodwill. It was in package. It was boxed on the Rogue One card, the Kanan Stormtrooper from Rebels. So I used like $3. I'm like, oh yeah, easy buy. Didn't see him very often, and certainly haven't seen those figures as much anymore. Yes, it was right around $40, so about $10 per droid. Price there on the back. I guess I didn't, when I went to do my tours, they were very brief tours because I didn't have a lot of time at Galaxy's Edge. But a lot of people wanted to know pricing, and I'm like, I just didn't have time. I mean, I was trying to do the thing. I was trying to enjoy it. I was trying to record it, and it was only me, so I didn't have a team that could, split up. But it was certainly, in my estimation, worth the price. 5 POA can go for right around $8 on card these days, and they don't change color. So these are very reminiscent of the Build-A-Droids, which, since you can customize the Build-A-Droids, they seemingly cost a little more. These aren't Build-A-Droids, but they seem to be made of the same parts. Definitely very, very nice. Thank you, everybody, for joining me during this live broadcast, bearing with. Hopefully the music was to your liking as well. I'll be playing more of it in a little while. Yeah, in about a half hour, I'll be going live on the Star Wars Radar channel for the daily Star Wars talk show. I don't know what it's going to be, what the format is, really. It's something that I want to do that's kind of dependent on the topics that you want to bring up, so it's more about the community than it is about the things that I want to show you. So feel free to subscribe there. If you enjoy these types of videos, the Star Wars videos, certainly, you're more than welcome to join this channel as a member. You can also join the Star Wars Radar channel as a member. I'm going to try, though what I do during the day is work for Intel, specifically right now helping Intel Graphics grow their community. The evenings are mine, and so evening time is going to be Star Wars time for me and you. Thanks again for joining during the live broadcast. I love you. I appreciate you, and at this point I'm going to leave you to your own devices. May the Force be with you.